The truth about 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Star Big Ed Brown's engagement with fan Porscha Raemond has finally been revealed by the Florida woman herself. Big Ed was first seen in Before the 90 Days Season 4, in which he flew to the Philippines to meet single mom Rose Vega. Big Ed is 59 years old, and Rose is 27 years old, but the age difference hardly made any difference to Big Ed, who had a daughter older than Rose. As expected, Rose dumped Big Ed abruptly in the season, which led to him dating Liz Woods in the U.S. Liz, and Big Ed's 15 splits were documented in several spin-offs. Fans often wondered why Liz stayed together with Big Ed Brown, but they also asked the same thing about Porscha, who willingly got engaged to Big Ed just a day after meeting him. Photos of Big Ed and Porscha's engagement went viral on the internet. Big Ed had found love again a year after his split with Liz. However, Big Ed continued flirting with random women and sharing their photos and videos, as if he wasn't supposed to be getting married to his latest fiancée. Big Ed married a woman named Sandra Sandy Heckman in 1990. Sandy left him because he was unfaithful. He called what he made a stupid mistake. Big Ed was married for 2 years. He and Sandy got divorced in January 1992. Big Ed's mom, Norma Brown, helped him raise his daughter, Tiffany Brown. Meanwhile, Sandy got married to a man named Bruce Heckman. Big Ed claimed he was single for the next 2 decades until he met Rose on social media. He had given up on finding love. However, Big Ed's life changed when the 23-year-old Filipina entered his life. Meeting Rose was the best thing that could have happened to Big Ed. His relationship was a disaster because Big Ed tried to insult Rose about her house, her financial condition, her past, and even her health. However, scenes between Big Ed and Rose went viral on the internet during the COVID-19 pandemic. Big Ed was a living example of the saying, "Any publicity is good publicity." Even though he was the villain in his relationship with Rose, some viewers thought he was funny. Big Ed, earning over $100,000 in a year through cameo requests alone, spoke volumes about his fame. After Rose, it was time for Big Ed to meet someone living in the U.S. He started visiting a restaurant in San Diego named Encontro and became pally with a waitress manager. Liz didn't like Big Ed at first, but began enjoying his company. They broke up at the end of 90 Day, the single life, and Big Ed briefly dated a woman named Kaori in Season 2. However, Liz reconnected with Big Ed after his dog Teddy died. He proposed to Liz, and the couple went on to break up 13 more times, until their wedding in August 2023. Big Ed now claims that Liz's anger issues had been a warning to him to not go ahead with the wedding. He had also broken up with her the last dozen times because of her temper tantrums. Big Ed ended things once and for all after Liz shouted at him in front of his family, leaving Big Ed feeling embarrassed. Liz accused Big Ed of feeding her vegan daughter some taco pasta that was too spicy. Big Ed went ahead and called off the wedding without telling Liz. Liz found out when the officiant messaged her to apologize. Big Ed came face to face with Liz after their breakup and all the drama that followed at the 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Season 8 Tell-All. Liz had already moved on by then. Liz met her now boyfriend, Jason Zuniga, just a month after her canceled wedding. Liz spoke highly of Jason. She met him during an 8-mile run in San Diego and had slid into his DMs. A jealous Big Ed told the cameras that Liz and Jason's relationship would be over in 6 months, and Jason would come crying to him. However, Liz and Jason are still together 11 months after they first met. It's Big Ed who has already had one failed engagement after calling it quits with Liz. Big Ed is making money through multiple sources in 2024. Back in Arkansas, he works as a real estate agent. He's launching his own Malbec, is still doing cameos, and continues to do branded promos on social media. Big Ed was invited to Plantation, Florida on September 13, 2024. Big Ed did a meet and greet at a sandwich shop named Capriati's, and Porscha was a fan who'd walked in. Big Ed had reposted some stories in which Porscha had tagged him. She'd posed for selfies with the reality TV star. Porscha could be seen kissing Big Ed on his cheek. He also signed a poster of himself for her where he wrote that she was his best view. The video that Big Ed shared on his feed, which contained these story reposts, has since been deleted by him. However, he told TMZ that it was love at first bite for both him and Porscha. He had taken her out on a date and proposed to her 24 hours later. Big Ed wasn't prepared for the engagement. The proposal wasn't planned. A video posted by TMZ revealed how spontaneously Big Ed had asked Porscha the question, while everyone around them looked extremely confused. Big Ed said he was feeling it. Since he didn't have a ring with him, Big Ed took a paperclip from the restaurant manager and created a ring out of it. While whatever happened looked like a publicity stunt after Big Ed described the timeline, he insisted it was definitely real. The article contained pictures of Sandra and Big Ed locking lips after she said Big Ed called it quits with Porscha less than a week after announcing his engagement. He said, "Love is a crazy thing, and I did something impulsive." Big Ed added that after considering, he decided it was too soon to have asked someone to marry him, and it was obviously not something that he wanted. Big Ed added that he realized he didn't want to get married. "I want to be single," Big Ed continued. He also spoke about how he had no ill towards Porscha, and that he wished her the best in life. Meanwhile, Porscha shared her side of the story on her personal Instagram, Ivea Shabuti. Porscha wrote that she wished to clarify the speculations surrounding her engagement to Big Ed. She believed it was solely for publicity rather than a real engagement or commitment in any way. Porscha mentioned that given their acquaintance of less than 24 hours, there was no way she would have genuinely committed to that. Porscha added she was not engaged to 90-day Fiancé, happily ever after star Big Ed, and that they were not together by any means.